Okay, so we got to the last part of the Taekwondo lesson. This is not strictly a Taekwondo weapon, but because my master liked Tonfa, thought he's going to teach us how to use it. So it has a handle, and this part, the back, the front, and this one also has a weapon. Of course, most people use it like this, right? But that's not the proper way to use it. So let's learn some basic spins. First thing that you have to do is make sure that you are now wearing long sleeve clothes, because it's definitely going to get in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make sure that this is not in the way. Okay, and then hold on to the top. So let's just practice with one for now. So this one Tonfa has to be longer than your forearm, so longer than your elbow. If it's too long, it's not good, because you're gonna hurt yourself. If it's shorter, then it's not good, because again, it's gonna hit you here and it's not long enough. So this is just about right. You have to hold onto the handle, and this is the basic position that you always have to come back. Doesn't matter if it's like this or you go back like this. When you are looking at the handle, you have to hold on like this and make sure you're holding on to it. But this is where the fun begins. You have to make sure that you're releasing it. And when you release the Tonfa, that's when you can spin it. If you're holding on to it with combat, that's okay, but you can't hold on to it if you want to spin it. So if you want to spin it, again, I'm holding on to it like this, and then you release it. And when you are trying to spin the Tonfa, you have to still hold on to it with thumb and the index finger, and make sure that your palm is also close, but you are releasing the Tonfa with your fingers. So that's when you can do the spin. So the basic spin is from here when you do a front spin. Of course, this can be half spin. You use this part of the Tonfa for the attacking tool, like this, and back. This is when you're holding on to the Tonfa at the last moment. The trick is that when you start the movement, you release the grip, and at the moment of impact, hold on to it. So like that, and back. And if you want to do a full circle, start the move, release it, does the full circle, and then hold on to it again, like that. You can always do one more circle, like this. If you want to do one more, or just go back. The way you go back is exactly the same as going forward. So you start the move by dropping the Tonfa here, and then leaving the motion, and then holding on to it again. So from here, back here, release, still start, the spinning starts from you, but the grip also starts from you. So you start the movement, release the grip, do the circle, and now hold on to it again. Time, and back, and back. So this is when you move back, and then you move forward the same way. And always grab onto it very tight. Okay, so back, front. The other important part is that you can put these moves together. So front, and then back. Let's do it again. Hold on to it. Front, back. Very good. Now this was easy because we moved just vertically, right? So leaving it going forward and backward, still far from you. So the difficulty is just like the nunchucks, that you can hurt yourself, but that's okay. You will do it once or twice, and then you realize maybe this is not a good thing to do. So in order not to do that, this is difficult because we're going to do a horizontal flip. For the horizontal flip, the idea is the same. You're starting from this position, you release the grip, Tonfa can move freely, and then you hold on to it again. Or you just go out. Important that you're not doing it here, because then you're gonna hurt yourself, right? You're gonna do it like this, you're gonna hurt yourself. So make sure that you know distance between the Tonfa and your rib cage. Always go a little bit out. Let's see it. So I'm not here, not doing like this, right? Because I'm keeping myself. Always going out and do the rotation. So I'm just showing it to you from front. So out and back. Start the movement. Go out with your arm. Don't have to go full straight, whatever is comfortable to you. Do a little circle like this and then back. So from here, you release the grip, do the circle, 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 hold. Same thing, release the grip, circle, 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 and back. So let's do it together. So 1, 2. Again, make sure that when it arrives here, it's not close to your chest or the back of your rib cage. And forward, backward. The good thing is when you hear the sound, I'm not sure if it translates to the camera, but it's a big whoosh sound. This goes 1, 2. That's when it's good. Okay, let's do the same thing with the left, and then we're gonna put the two toes together. So these were just very basic moves. So again, go vertical, front and back, front, back. Okay, front, back. Okay, this is not a full circle motion. This is a half circle and back. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, let's go back here. 1, full circle. Okay, so 1. Make sure that the hip go behind. So you can either do a half motion or full motion. So back, time. Okay, now we're gonna do a horizontal move. Okay. So for this, 1, 2. 1, 2. Again, this is one type of move. See here, or this half circle, that, or full circle, like that. Again, make sure that when you do the full circle, you're not hurting yourself. So full circle, very good, and the other way, full circle. One more time, 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Now we're gonna have both thumbs. The tricky part is, this is when your hands get sweaty. So I use baby powder, so put it on, but I forgot to break it down. Not very prepared, but it's something that you can put on your hands. The same thing that gymnasts put on during competition, because then Tonfa can move easily. Or some people wear cloth gloves, that also helps. But I like to do it this way. The way you do this, make sure that you're holding on to it, and then we're gonna do some coordination movements. This is gonna be fun. So we did the forward motion. Let's do it 2 toes. So 1 and 2, right? So 1, 2. This is a half motion. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, we are practicing with both hands. Make sure that we are balanced. So forward, back, forward, back. 2 together. Forward, back. Let's try and do full circle. 1, 2. Very good. Time. 1, 2. Side. Same thing. 1, 2. do circle, half circle, side, whatever feels good. Now let's do horizontal. 1, 2. Let's do it together. This is fun. So this is when you go like this and back. You can decide which arm goes above the other, whatever feels comfortable. I like to do it in a way that I'm switching. So left and then right. The way you do it, you release the grip and then you hold on to it. So make sure you're not hitting yourself in the back. Okay, so it's starting position. And 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. You can also get into a slight stance, whatever feels good. 1, 2. 1, 2. Very good. Now let's do some basic moves with the Tonfa. You can do it's the same that we practiced in Taekwondo. So this is why it's a really good weapon for Taekwondo. Forward punch, right? This. And again. Forward. You can do a side punch with that. You can do a block. Never practiced before, right? Upper block, lower block, lower block, upper punch. And then, just for fun, you can do a circle. So this is why it's a very formidable weapon. You can do forward punches, smooth, uppercut, down, block, inward, outward, down. All the things that we practiced during Taekwondo. That's why I really like this weapon. And then let's do some more circles, but now in an angle. Of course, you can do vertically, you can do horizontally, and you can do in an angled motion. So for that, I'm just gonna move from here, go down, release, and back. Okay, do it the other side, so there's no leg involved that might get hurt. Down, and back, whatever feels comfortable to you. So 1 and back, 1 and back. So that was the Tonfa 101. I hope you enjoyed it.